Danielle's here.
Hey guys, sorry about that. One of our people clicked the wrong button.
So where do you want to
Congrats.
start? Where do you want to start, Gina? It's your show. It's your thing. Where do you want to start?
Well, let's get to one of the other questions here. So this is Miss Debbie's question. The 49ers versus Cowboys playoff series is currently tied at 17-17-1. What do you think Kyle's plan of action should be to come out victorious and break this tie?
Stick to his game plan. Stick to his game plan like he always does. Why don't change up anything now? Makes no sense to change up your entire style of how you coach and how you play or whatever the case may be. That's I think it's kind of, I don't know, kind of makes sense. Like you just stick to what you know. That you don't get all exotic and try. You can try certain plays at certain times, but no, just stick to what you know.
Yeah, just we have Christian McCaffrey for a reason. So run game. I know that Dallas is going to try to stop our run game because of Christian. Hey, thanks. Well, thank you, Christian Carver. And hey, Jesus. Thank you, Danielle, for staying with us. Yeah, Brock, follow the game plan. Don't try to be a hero. Yes, exactly. I don't want to see the same mistakes that were made with the Seattle game. Hopefully they, learned from them as far as the first half went. But yeah, just stick to the game plan, like Rod said.
He ain't got to do anything different besides be himself and call the plays exactly how he calls them. Y'all got weapons. All you got to do is get it to him. You got
Right.
Ayuk. You got Debo. You got Kittle. You got McCaffrey. Give him the ball.
Right.
That's all he does. That's all he's got to do.
Right.
If he tries to get too cute and fancy and tries these trick plays and this and that, gets out of character, as a Cowboys fan, go for it. Do that. Because y'all ain't got to do that. You got weapons. All you got to do is call easy plays. Get the ball to your weapons. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
you still got to make the throws as a quarterback. So there's this whole talk of it's the easiest position to play, like the easiest team because of all the weapons. And that partially can be true, but he still got to throw the damn ball. Like
Right.
it doesn't just appear in the receiver's arms. You still got to throw the ball. I mean, they are right that, anybody would love to play with as much skill, talent as you guys have, but he's still got to throw the ball. But Shanahan, he doesn't need to do anything.
Right.
You want to get cute and fancy, you're helping us. So, like,
Shout out to Eric. He's actually a Seahawks fan. Very nice, very non-delusional Seahawks fan. I always meet the right ones. I don't know what's up with that.
yeah, Jordan, it's all your fault, man. What are you doing?
You know what? Let me say one more thing to Jordan. First of all, congratulations, you played yourself. Number one to you. Then second of all, shout out to the USC girls basketball team for beating your school. And that was what I was gonna really tell you before you got off of here, but it's all good. I see how you had to end the show. So now I'm about to just get on you for ending the show tonight. I might as well just take out my frustration now, strictly out on Jordan tonight and the Cowboys, because at the end of the day, Jordan, this is because of you. We have to do two shows instead of one. So, we definitely appreciate all the stuff you did. You didn't have to end it for the entire cast. You just had to leave. Not everybody had to leave. I mean, you don't pull the plug on everything. So I understand as a kid how you was. If you got in trouble, everybody got in trouble. And I'm just not that's not cool. That's not cool at all. You can't be the biggest person in the school getting in trouble and then snitch on everybody. That's not how it works in this life. It's not cool how you did that. You didn't have to end it this way at all. But shout out to you, man. I know you got work to do. That's just, That's how we do it. We all family, man. Appreciate you, Jordan. I
Solo.
know what you tried to do, man. You ended it on accident. I know you fat fingered it or whatever you did. It's all good. I know it's a bunch of excuses that we all come up with in life. Sunshine Anderson had a song called "Heard It All Before," and
Hey,
so we
you're
definitely
speaking. You're
appreciate
speaking
you.
about excuses. It's making me think about which one of these teams is going to come up with excuses Sunday night,
Well, we should ask.
Monday
We
morning.
should,
What
That should be a
excuses gonna be?
question.
Yeah,
we should ask Jordan that question.
Who's going to
We
come
should
up
ask
with
Jordan
the?
that question. That's a good question for Jordan to answer.
I'll tell
Hopefully,
you
he
one
doesn't
thing.
end it live.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm not nervous about that maybe some people are is that kicker. He had a horrible game. His one game. And I know, kicking is quite the mental thing because it's different than quarterback who has the ball there at all times. Like Dak had a horrible game. Well, he had the ball like every play. The kicker, he just kicks. But I don't know. For me, yes, kicking is mental, but I'm going to have to trust a 17-game sample size is much bigger than a 1-game sample size. And he was one of the best 5 kickers in the league during the season. So,
Mark it.
Damien thought.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Skynet
Jordan
from
put that in
Terminator.
there.
Over.
Jordan, you put that in here. You'll be in Atlanta soon. That's fine. Enjoy your time when you get here too. If you want to, you can come through. That's not a problem. I can say it to you too. Not a problem at all, Jordan. Not a problem at all. You got me to this point, and so now I have to
love it.
unleash on you. That's just that simple. But anyway, back to the game at hand. We just have to just play consistent ball, not be too exotic, doing trickery things and stuff like that. Just stick to the game plan. That's it. If we're physical, play physical. You know what I'm saying? The physicality got to them last year. That's how we got out of there with the victory. As long as we stick to the game plan.
I would say that despite the skill players and as much talent you guys have, receiver, tight end, running back, your biggest strength is the line, both sides. D-line,
Yeah.
O-line, dominating the trenches, dominating the line of scrimmage.
Mhm.
It's probably more important to your guys. Maybe not more important, but to me, that's the biggest reason, more than the skill players, why you guys are as good as you are, because of how great you are on D-line and offensive line. You win the line of scrimmage, you win the game a lot of times.
We just need the 2 week ago Dak, the one that played in Washington. If we get that Dak, it's a wrap. This game can get way out of hand.
You get that Dak, it's gonna be 35-7.
Absolutely at halftime.
But that
but
Dak ain't coming out. That Dak ain't coming out though. I don't think.
That's what I was about to say. You hope, and I put it this way. We just have to understand too that Dak knows how to handle pressure. So blitzing him like crazy and everything, that's when it's in his strong suit. So we can't just allow him to just sit back there in the pocket and just act crazy. I agree with what Jordan said. Just sit back. Be on point as far as your game plan. Just execute it. We should be on a 12-game winning streak after this game. I'm not nervous at all. I'm not saying that arrogantly either. I'm just
y'all
play the game and shouldn't.
You've been winning a lot. 3-4 to what? 14-4 now, right? 11 in a row. 11 in a row. So, y'all in that winning streak even before Purdy though, y'all only played one. Y'all only played one defense. That was the Saints. That's all you guys have played.
How many defenses have you guys played?
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying.
This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one.
I know somebody said like 31-27. I don't think either team's scoring that many. Last year was 23-17. I think it's going to be something similar. Could be wrong, but I don't think either team's getting in the 30s, to be honest.
I do. I think we will. The reason why we have more weapons this year than we had last year. And then on top of that, I really feel that, honestly, Bosa will make it throughout this game. Bosa only played a half, and we still won. We were dominating up to the halftime before he got hurt. So you got to remember also Fred Warner got hurt in that game. Fred didn't play the remainder of a lot of the fourth. People forget that part. So it's like
Yeah.
these are two things and two pieces that we were desperately missing towards the end of the game that really played a different game and a different outcome in a lot of ways. I just feel like at the end of the day, as long as our guys are on the field, Kyle posed something to the defense this week, and he told them flat out, Dallas's defense has been playing better than you guys. And Warner said that he took that personal. We'll see.
He did that on
And
purpose because it ain't the truth. It ain't the truth. Our pass rush was non-existent for about 5 weeks. It showed up on Monday night, but they weren't around for a while. So Kyle is using, manipulation on his own team because it ain't true. It ain't true.
Marcus, let's not do this today. Let's not do this, Marcus.
Purdy ain't throwing no 5 TDs.
Marcus, you have to remember this also, Marcus. Jimmy G was consistent in every playoff throwing an interception. Fourth quarter, he is abysmal. I don't think you even want to bring Jimmy up in the conversation in playoffs. Leave that guy alone. Leave him behind.
Yeah.
Dallas
he threw one wild card divisional NFC championship interception each time.
Dallas had problems with Washington defense. Yeah, because they didn't give a crap about that game because they knew they couldn't do anything besides be the 5 seed. I don't care what anybody in that locker room says. They all did not give a flying fuck about that game. And that's why it came what it was. They didn't care because they were the 5 seed. They were going to be the 5 seed for most smart people knew they were going to be the 5 seed since November. So they had I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what it is. Even if they won that game 26-6, it still would have been the 5 seed. Right. So at the end of the day, athletes are human beings too. They knew that whatever we did in this game, so they did not take that game seriously, and that's why you see what happened.
Yeah, Christian, I did know that.
That's all that boils down to me. And if we're being honest, that's part of the reason they did what they did Monday. So how am I supposed to be here and mad about what they did week 18 when clearly they used that as motivation? So I don't really care about week 18.
Even with using it as motivation, our defense needs something because just being honest, they've been looking bored out there. And now it's like
that's why somebody was talking about how Stidham put up 34 because y'all didn't take him seriously. That's what athletes do. They don't take opponents seriously sometimes. You thought Jarrett Stidham, he's his 4th year, he's never been a starter, he's going to play like shit. And then he didn't. That's what people don't like to say it, but why do you think that we barely beat the Texans? We lost to the Jaguars. All of them bottom feeder teams that we played poorly against. Why? Because we didn't take them seriously. That's what you guys did in the Raiders, and you almost lost that game.
That's a good point.
That's
a good point because I thought, as a fan, I thought the same thing. We got this.
That's what it is. Athletes are human beings too. They already look on to the next week. Well, we got this dub, or have we ever seen Jarrett Stidham do that? He only did it one time. You didn't even see him do that in college. So why did he do it? Because y'all didn't take him seriously.
Right.
That's what it is. It's human. Athletes are human beings too. Dallas, to their point,
Kirk is not on nobody's couch drinking Jameson. He is very rich, and he could care less because he knew damn well being up there in Minnesota that they weren't going to win. He could care less about that team. He's not tripping.
He's so overrated.
I know we're not talking about that game, but that was the most predictable game of the weekend.
I knew
everybody knows.
They're fraudulent.
The Vikings were not winning that game. They had a negative point differential.
Yeah, they're so fraudulent.
Negative point differential.
God, they suck.
That was the most predictable result of the weekend to me.
Nobody took them serious, including themselves.
Yeah. So, I was like, no, they're fraudulent. I knew they were fraudulent.
I gotta ask a question to the Niners fans. This because I'm gonna go soon. I want to throw this out there. We're gonna live in a hypothetical because that's what we're gonna do here. If Purdy does not make the Super Bowl, not even win, if he doesn't make it, and you have the option, you're the GM, you're the coach, you can trade Lance and you sign Brady. What is your answer? Do you do it? And you let Purdy sit behind Brady for a year. Yes or no? Gina says no. I don't want to do it. Rod says
I let Gina. No. Let Gina answer. No. She understands why I'm like this right now. Because I've been hearing this question for 8 freaking weeks straight. So that's why I let Gina respond to this one.
no. She already responded. She said no.
I mean, I don't want. I mean, I can't speak for Rod, but I think it's a collective.
I think
thing.
his body language is telling he don't want Brady.
You know,
His
he's
body language.
Absolutely not.
aging.
No to Brady.
He's old. You know, I mean, it's just this time is coming. You
But
know, the
you know
sun has
what?
set. All
But
right.
one of the reasons that people are, and I know I can get it from your perspective, Rod, and it makes perfect sense. But the reason that people are saying that doesn't have anything to do with the 49ers necessarily this year. What it has to do with is the guy is an old man and he needs a perfect situation. There is no other perfect situation. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
You go across the league, it doesn't matter what team he goes to, he ain't winning. He goes to the Niners, they got a good chance to win. Then Miami's
Absolutely.
got holes. They got defensive problems. The Raiders got holes. They got no defense. They got no O-line. You pick any of these other teams that people are talking about with Brady, he ain't winning. The only place he's gonna win is with you guys. That's why that question exists.
Well, and second of all, the reason why we wouldn't get Brady, first of all, Shanahan is not going to allow Brady to walk in and change up things the way that Kyle runs this. Kyle is so headstrong and he is so about his game plan that as soon as first of all, he just got Brian Leftwich fired. I don't care what anybody has to say behind that. So for you to walk in, what was it, right after, and then just assume that, hey, things are going to change and be different. You can't bring Brady into Kyle Shanahan's locker room and then turn around and then have the offense meet after they have another meeting. That shit's not happening under Shanahan. Kyle would flip his wig. Kyle would it would be too much friction to go on if he was allowed Brady to come in there and to try and pull rank that way. Kyle's not letting that happen. That's the reason. That's the main reason why he's not there.
Yeah. No, I believe it. I mean, I'm not saying that if I was 49ers most knowledgeable people, which there's a lot of people that aren't knowledgeable, but knowledgeable people know that Brady needs a perfect situation. There ain't no perfect situation besides the Niners. That's it. That's the only team that great defense, great O-line, great D-line. That's the team.
Right.
That could possibly need a quarterback, to clarify. Like Eagles, they're good with Hurts. They're good.
Right.
These other great teams, Josh Allen, he ain't going anywhere. Like out of the teams that maybe potentially could need a quarterback, there's no better situation than the Niners.
Yeah. Could you imagine? And like you said, we'll deal with the hypotheticals. If Brady was out there, I'm just gonna say, I assume he comes up there and he changes the play. Could you imagine Kyle being on the sideline, furious? I think Kyle would call an instant timeout and lose his mind on that. So it wouldn't even it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all.
Yeah, I feel you. I expected kind of that response, but I was just curious.
Yeah. That's something. Good question. Don't get me wrong, but I just know how he moves and he operates and everything like that. That just wouldn't happen.
It's like two guys that want power clash.
It's two alphas. Yeah, they're two alphas if you really think about it. I mean, Brady walks into what did he say? If it wasn't last year, the year before, he knows that he's the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucking man. So for him to walk into a new, a new team like that, and now rightfully so, I'm gonna just say it. Brady walks in that locker room and goes, "I got 7 rings. What do y'all got?" Oh, and the guy that you had back here before, he used to back me up. So his rings are because of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kyle you have nothing to stand on other than, well, I'm the coach of this team. He's correct, but what would you say behind that? You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Yeah. Nah. And Lynch is smart enough to know that too.
Absolutely.
Lynch knows what he's doing. He's part of the reason you guys got the squad you do.
And then you got to think about it. And then you got to think about it too. You do know Lynch is from Tampa. You think he don't have insight on what's actually going on and what's
Mm-hmm.
going on behind closed doors for real?
You ain't lying.
That's a recipe for disasters that
Yeah.
they
You ain't,
don't need that. They don't
yeah,
need
you ain't lying. You're telling the truth.
that. Yeah. Hey Danielle. First of all, let me say this to Danielle because I
Wait,
noticed that
what she
you
said?
bring up Lynch.
What's she saying
No,
about
she
Lynch?
right. She brings Lynch up, but if you think about Lynch and what he does and everything like that and what he's brought and presented, we wouldn't be in a lot of this position right now if it wasn't for Lynch
I'm just
in a
trying to
lot
say,
of ways.
what is she saying? Not with Lynch. She hasn't done a good
She just
job.
has a She just has a personation
She
No,
don't
she,
like
for
him.
whatever reason.
that's not with Lynch.
All right, because he's done a damn good job.
Yeah, we wouldn't be in this position right now if it wasn't for Lynch.
Mm-mm.
Like certain things,
But
you just gotta give credit to where
I
credit
think
due.
the Bills actually made a huge mistake not doing what y'all did with McCaffrey.
Yep,
I think they should have sold the farm for McCaffrey. You had
absolutely.
everything. You had everything. And what they do, they went and got Naheem Hines. Like, come on now. They should have got if they had done what you guys did for McCaffrey, people would be a lot more confident in the Bills right now.
And then on top of that, they have no run. They have no run game
That's
up
what I'm
there in
saying.
Buffalo.
They should have
They're
given
yeah.
whatever Carolina wanted. We haven't never won a Super Bowl. Never. As Buffalo. You give them whatever the hell you want to get
Yep.
McCaffrey. But
Yep.
hey, they clearly didn't do it. Y'all did.
Yep.
And MC,
Exactly, Christian. Go on. Oh, I'm sorry, Tree.
no, he's playing phenomenal, man. I mean, just to see him coming from the South going to the West, man, that dude playing great. And the addition, I mean, y'all already was on fire. Him being there, it just upgraded it 10 times better, man. I mean, I like it. I like the way they use him and stuff like that. So I'm happy for him that he finally got his foot and he healthy. He looked happy, you know.
Right.
He's a great addition to y'all team.
Man,
Exactly.
y'all getting Mitchell back. Nobody talking about it, but he's good. He
Well,
been
Elijah,
getting hurt. He been getting hurt all the time, but having Mitchell back is to limit CMC a little bit because we all know CMC got an
Absolutely.
injury history. So having Mitchell back is definitely a good thing for you guys.
yeah, Elijah.
But
Absolutely.
Elijah good.
Christian McCaffrey's been like really doing really good with not having like that injury problem so far. Because like I said before, so many times once you've been in a place where, you know, come from a place where it's just like they fucking drain you, then and it drains your mentality and it bothers you physically and you just don't want to be there.
Carolina
You know?
came up with a genius idea. Let's get this shorter guy 45 touches a game. Why do you think he would get hurt? You gave him the ball way too much.
Right, ran him into the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you expect to happen? You seen him?
Mhm.
I don't know the stats, but I'm willing to bet he's never touched it more than 20 times for y'all.
I think he did against Seattle the first time or second time.
But you know what I mean? Like it's probably been between like 15 to 18 or 15 to 20 every single week.
Right. Yep. Yep.
And now he's at a much better place where he can.
And frankly, y'all
himself.
don't need to give it to him 30, 35 times a game. You got plenty of other guys. He
Well,
don't need
Debo in the backfield.
like you don't need to give him to him 30 times. You got enough weapons.
But also, we don't have to utilize Debo so much in the backfield that much anyway. Like we have to spread out a lot of situations and a lot of things because if we do it that way, you can put Debo back there, but you also have to respect what CMC brings to the table. And as far as route running and everything, I'm just being honest. His route running is even better than Debo's. Debo is just a gadget guy that gets shit done. How? He's a bowling ball. But you can't stop him. He is what he is. He shows up in the right
He's
times.
faster than Christian McCaffrey.
I don't know about that.
Debo is faster.
That's a really good question. Let's see him run a 40, see who wins.
In my opinion.
Because you talked about you reminded me though, you talked about McCaffrey as a receiver. I hope if I don't know if you were there and you heard me, but Kellen Moore is probably the most frustrating thing in the last 10 years or however long he's been there because sometimes he looks like a amazing coordinator, and sometimes he looks horrible.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's
a fact.
And if what I'm trying to say to that is if he calls another good game and smart game, Pollard's going to be getting catches. Forget running. Like Pollard's going to be running routes because that's what he did in college. He was a receiver in college. So I think that if anything, this is the game where you utilize Pollard in the passing game,
Right.
probably more than you ever have.
But even if you use Pollard in the passing game, that's why we have the linebackers that we have. I feel like from sideline to sideline, we have the 3 best linebackers in the league, period, and point blank. So when it comes down to those guys coming out of the field, coming out of the backfield, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. That's the part that I'm really not. See, this is the thing too with you guys' offense. I think we do need to gear towards Pollard and stopping Pollard. I'll deal with CeeDee Lamb because CeeDee Lamb was a no-show last year against us. So I'm not really concerned with CeeDee Lamb, over there doing what he does. And then T.Y. Hilton, he can go stay at a Hilton tonight or tomorrow or after this game because it's just not really I don't know. I'm not bothered by that offense. Last year, y'all offense was better than this year, and y'all had Amari Cooper. So it's like now that you guys don't have Amari this year, and y'all have who you have, it's like y'all just got back 13 tore his ACL or Achilles, whatever it was. Your other wide receiver.
They already cut him. James Washington?
No. 13.
Oh, no. Gallup.
Thank you. Gallup.
I love me some Gallup. He's the best. He's one of the best sideline catches. Toe drag.
But you see, Gallup for Gallup, you know what I'm saying? He's a 2, 3 at best. I'm not really concerned about that. You know what I'm saying? I am really truly concerned. Like you said, Pollard to me is the one that I would put my biggest focus on. The rest, Pollard and Jordan's ex-teammate Schultz. You got to make sure Schultz is blocked too. He's covered too. Schultz is he has his moments, and that's the thing that I don't think people respect. Niners fans look at 5 touchdowns, and I'm like, don't sleep on him. Like, because if he gets busy, he can become something that Dak gets a hold of, and then he starts relying on him. Not saying that we wouldn't make the adjustments, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, you gotta.
That's another one.
Gotta make sure
because they don't always use all the tight ends, but they got like 3 good tight ends. Dallas does. They got 2 rookies that have both played really well, and Hendershot, and Ferguson, and both have made plays at time. Hendershot had like a 35-yard catch on Monday night. So, I mean, I don't know exactly. I mean, y'all defense is so skilled that ultimately, if we don't pass protect enough, because you guys are going to get home. That's just the reality. You get home against everybody. So can we pass protect enough to give Dak a chance? That's really what's going to come down to. Because ultimately, y'all going to get your sacks. You always do. But are we going to be able to pass protect enough to give them a little bit of a chance? Because their secondary, I'm not going to say it's weak because it's not, but out of the 11, the secondary is the weakest.
I can see that.
The only way to expose that is to have enough time to pass the damn ball. So are you going to pass protect enough to allow them to potentially expose that?
Right. And I agree with you, Ghost. They do play a finesse type game. I don't think that really and truly they understand they know, some players do know how physical this game is really going to be. But then it's going to be even worse because now you got to come to our side. Y'all got to come to us. And that, I think, is going to play an even more pivotal role because not only are you guys having a short week, now you got to play against the most physical team in the league. So that physicality on top of being, tired or lagged or whatever, that does play a toll when it comes to that third. You're running game, and if we get in these long scoring drives that Kyle can really possess and do, it can be a long game for Dallas. And that's the part that I really feel like Kyle is really going to really exercise in this game is just making it stretch out longer and longer, pause, than anything in this game because I feel like we just know that ultimately can they survive 4 quarters against us?
Yeah. I mean, it's. I will say this: I am glad seeing enough home playoff losses. I actually want Philly to win, even though they're the better team. If we were to advance, because I don't want a home playoff game. I don't want it. I've seen them lose. If we get to the NFC Championship game, I don't want it to be at home. I just don't. I'd want Philly to win. Keep them on the road. Keep everybody picking against us.
I respect that. Damian, the only way I see Jordan Mason coming out is if it's a blowout. That's the only way. I don't see this is playoff time. Like we can't
I honestly don't
I just feel like
I
feel like
know
people
who Jordan Mason is.
He's one of our rookie running backs, and he's amazing.
Okay.
and my thing is on top of that, like we gotta remember, trust what Kyle has been doing. Like this is the stuff that us fans we always want. Oh, I want to see a lot of more, Mason. I want to see this. I want to see that. We wanted to see Banks and we wanted to see this. Trust what we got going on. Like, why do you think Elijah is in front of Jordan Mason? He blocks better. He pass protects better. He comes out of the backfield stronger. He does a lot of things better than Jordan Mason. So, and then we already know what CMC does. So it
sorry for the view.
Has to be a blowout.
I had to plug in the laptop, so now I
It's
look
all
kind of
good.
crazy.
But
I had to plug in the laptop. But I think that, I mean, ultimately, you guys have said it pretty well. You're the biggest strength that you guys have is the line and how physical you guys are on both sides. So we have to, at minimum, match the physicality because we ain't gonna be more physical. Just not. We got to at least play that physicality to close to a draw in order to have a chance.
then you also got to remember too, with Bosa coming in, people are talking about him having 3 games with no sacks, and then you guys have a left tackle that's a rookie coming in. I really think that's disrespectful to Bosa, unless you guys get the ball out fast. If you hold the ball and Dak is back there patting it, I think that's going to be disrespectful to Bosa. Bosa coming in around that corner. Really, I don't think it matters who Bosa is being guarded by. I just feel like the way that he's going to play this game, I think he really is going to take this game seriously, personal, and it can be very well a legendary game for him. But we'll see.
I think Bosa and Parsons are both gonna try and match. If one guy makes a play, the other guy, like that's gonna be interesting battle to see. It's part of the game. It's gonna be part of the game.
One quick thing I think I forgot here was and it could just be a quick question. I think this was Miss Debbie's other question. Besides Parsons, what other answers do you have for the 49ers?
Everybody else. Like if y'all take out Parsons, then you got Hankins, you got Carlos Watkins, you got D-Law, you got Van Der Esch. Like it's not like Parsons is the only guy. He's the best guy. But there have been plenty of games where he doesn't have the sacks. He affects the game without the sacks. That's what he Bosa definitely had more sacks than Parsons. Parsons was the best at pass rush win rate percentage. That is.
You really think Van Der Esch can guard CMC out of the backfield?
I was just naming guys on our defense. I didn't say anybody was going to do. They said besides Parsons. I mean, if it ain't Parsons, it's other people. So.
But come from your heart and soul, Ben. Who?
Arguably the guy with the most talent besides Parsons, at least on the front, is D-Law. So
D-Law, D-Law game record too.
D-Law and D-Law can come up big in big games. So. Wouldn't be shocking if he had a decent game.
Let me ask you this: What did we do to 11? What did we do to him last year when we played against him?
Don't remember honestly.
He was relatively quiet, right?
Did nothing.
Boxed him up.
See, this is the thing about Kyle Shanahan that he executes. He is going to execute a game plan that is going to strictly eliminate Michael Parsons out of the game
Parsons.
plan. That's just the whole, like, for him, he knows how good he is. He respects his game. So for him to respect his game the way that
Thank
he
you,
does,
Danielle.
that the only way he's gonna do that, that's just gonna be that's just how you gotta remember how many emotions, how many things go on in front of him. Normally, what did they say? 60% of the time he lines up on the left side for the left tackle, which is Williams' side. We already heard Kittle talk about I want that smoke. I would love to block him. Kittle's no slouch over there on the block. But now let's just say hypothetically you get into a play action and he's acting like he's mixed up with Parsons. Parsons, you're not going to get out there and have to guard Kittle running down the field. Yes, you're fast, but your pass coverage is trash. And I'm just saying the linebackers that you guys have, when it comes to this offense and pass protection, good luck.
You say Parsons is trash in coverage?
In coverage. He did absolutely nothing last year. He was non-existent in it last year. At least against us. I won't speak for any other team. Obviously, I can't speak against the 49ers. He was a non-factor last year.
Yeah, but he ain't trash in coverage. He
Well-
might not have done anything, but he ain't no trash in coverage. I haven't seen him beat in coverage.
Run defense, we give y'all that. Run defense, y'all got that. Pass defense is trash. Dallas really give up a lot of points.
More last year because they asked him to do
The
it.
Niners don't. When we played them people shut us out. We couldn't score. Especially running the ball. We couldn't score. We had a few turnovers, but can't run on them. So if y'all strong suit is Tony Pollard, which every time I look up on the TV, Tony Pollard doing his thing. I put him on FanDuel.
Absolutely.
He get 25 yards.
Absolutely.
He gonna get
I
me a for
respect
sure
it.
25. Same thing with
Absolutely.
CD Lamb been cutting up, so it's gonna offset itself because both pass defenses is kind of not, But again, even with even with the Niners pass defense not being up there, because the last couple of games y'all been like bottom. Y'all been like bottom, like 28-30 in pass. My question is CD Lamb gonna cut up against y'all secondary? And as far as Dallas, again, y'all always in the shootout. Y'all always in the shootout with people versus the Niners. The Niners don't get in shootouts. They gonna bury you. It's gonna start off, then they just gonna take away, it's just gonna take away with the game. They're gonna run away with the game. The run defense is gonna smother everything you trying to do. And guess what? In most games, without a run game, you can't just go out there passing no ball. Everything starts with the run. So I just want to see what's gonna happen because y'all wide receiver, because they keep asking you, Ben, what else y'all have, and I mean you answering the questions, but seriously, what else y'all have that could really put these people on their toes?
Well,
What threat is this?
I ain't gonna sit here and say that we got the better roster, because I'd be pretty delusional if I said that. So
Absolutely.
frankly, if you guys play your A game and we play our A game, you're probably gonna win. Just what it is. I'm not.
I respect
Somebody
it.
gotta
I
win.
ain't delusional.
Somebody
respect
gotta
it.
win. Somebody
There's
gotta
a
win.
lot of
Somebody gotta
Cowboys
lose.
fans that are delusional. I ain't that guy. So
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that. Like, it's not always about just because that's your team and you root for your team. That don't mean that you can't just be outmatched in a certain game.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, man.
Yeah.
There's certain games you just look at and go, hold on. We're a little bit
Yeah,
above
right.
our,
Yeah, we in
this
over
game
our
might be a
head.
little bit. Absolutely. We come with a short week. Then we got to go travel across country. That's tough.
If we do win, then I don't care who we play next week. We making it.
You should.
You ain't gonna slay Brady, which I know the team was trash, but they had never beaten Brady, so that's a mental hurdle no matter what you want to say.
Right.
Brady was 7-0 against them, so they get through that mental hurdle. Then they go on the road and beat what everybody has picked as a Super Bowl team for like 2 months. So if they go back to back, win those two games, then I'll be on board with 99% of Cowboys fans that are saying they're going to the Super Bowl right now. They got to win this game. They win this game. I said it last week. I don't care who they play in the NFC Championship. They're going to make it all the way. But can't skip through this game, though. You got to beat the 49ers before that happens. So, but I gotta get up out of here. It's been fun. I've had a blast.
Thank you, Ben.
And
you've been real with this. You're a realist. You're a realist.
We gonna see what happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We call the turnovers and so.
Yeah. Would you be willing to, if it coincides with your calendar, would you be willing to come on like an overreaction show that we always do? I mean, I don't know if it win or lose, actually.
You're not talking about the same night, are you?
No, it would be like Monday.
The next day.
You got my contact info. Just hit me up.
Yeah, I do. I got your phone. I got your DM. No,
she got everything. She all up in my business. No.
I get up close and personal. I got no life. Honestly, this is my life right here. My son and this.
Right.
All right, bye, y'all. It was
all right.
Thank you, Ben. And tell everybody where we can find you.
Well, you got the handle right there. If you're watching, you can see it. At Ben DTS Podcast, as Death, Taxes, and Sports Podcast. Me and my co-hosts Jeff and Gary all went to Johnson & Wales. We actually are coming up on our 1-year anniversary coming up soon.
That's what's up, man.
Awesome.
Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate
it. All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Ben. Good night.
Bye. Awesome.
Man, bro, I know y'all. I'm so happy for y'all. I want y'all to win, man. I want y'all to win. For real, like what a defense y'all have. You deserve to win it all. Seriously.
I don't think you understand my type of. I've been trying to keep it cool, but you know how you just have like certain visions and stuff. Like
yeah, I know.
This is that year. I just don't want to get too hyped. Yet.
I understand. One game at a time. Look, absolutely. Look, you're supposed to take it like that because it's like, and I always say this, like energy harvesting, man. You will be so high, and man, that stuff sucks the life out you. It sucks the life out of you. You know what I'm saying?
We playing the Saints this weekend?
Nah.
Bookamania.
What's up, Boo? Glad you could join us.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Boo?
Glad you could join us.
Whoa, what's happening, everybody?
What's up, boss?
Coolin'.
What's going on?
What's up, Teresa? Rod, Gina.
What's going on, boss?
Homie, got out of here before I can ask him a question, huh?
Man, that's what I said. You missed all the fun.
He just got off too, man.
I was watching.
Oh,
cool.
I was watching. Y'all asking some great questions. I was watching the pod, and yeah, I was just chilling.
Okay.
I gotta admit, those were not my questions. Those all came from our Patreon members. If you're not a Patreon member, you should become one because you can become a part of the show and ask questions for our guests or for our panel.
I would love to know if there's any more Cowboy fans in the chat. Because I would really like to ask y'all a real question, like seriously, because Ben couldn't answer the question. So I would really just want to know from all Cowboy fans, what weapons do you guys truly have on defense as the number 2 defense? What weapons do y'all really seriously think that y'all have that could stop our offense?
All right.
Shout out to Nate, dog.
Hey.
Nate's
what's up, Nate?
Nate is the bro for real, man. Nate is the wild man, and then some.
D'Amico is not going to go to the Texans. I'm keeping him here. I'm kidnapping him. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, seriously. I really don't know what other weapons, but D-Law he could wreck a game too. Like, I remember him from some years back. Dude was really, especially when it was him and Randy Gregory, like they was a force. And that was before little Michael Parsons showed up, you know? All the hype surrounding Michael Parsons, I really feel like some kind of way, like you told Ben, Kyle Shanahan is gonna find a way to just erase Michael
Scheme.
Parsons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's
And
gonna
I
scheme it
got
up.
that feeling. I really got that feeling because
Yeah.
all you hear is Michael Parsons, Michael Parsons. Now, when you think about it, who they have on their squad that's gonna erase Bosa?
Exactly.
You know,
No,
like so.
it's not just Bosa though. It's not just Bosa.
No, right. It's not just
Yeah.
Bosa, but
But
That's
that's
why
the whole
everybody
point.
like the hard for him.
I agree. I agree.
the whole D line.
Right. That's
Yeah.
why, the whole D line. It's gonna
The
be
whole
hard for
D-line.
them people, man.
You
Dak
got
gonna have to play the
respect our
best game of
D-line.
his life. Dak gonna have to play the best game of his life
Yeah.
in order to get on level to win.
Yeah, seriously. To get to the next level, yeah, you have to play the
Yeah.
best game of your life. Now, him throwing 5 tutties, I don't see 5 tutties. Hell, I don't see
either.
1 tutty. It might
Ima-
really be a low-scoring game, like
Imagine
punching you
having
in your
to-
mouth.
Imagine him having to play better than he did against the trash ass Bucks.
Imagine
You know what?
him having to play.
Yeah, seriously.
Against
I think
us.
Gee, they gonna be tired. They
I think-
just, man, they
I
made
think
it look
what's-
so easy. These people about to take a beating.
Like, I think what's bad about it is that Dallas Cowboy fans, this is the part that blew my mind about the game. They were so hyped, man. Look what we did to the Bucks. Look what we did to the Bucks. And I'm thinking to myself, you do know Brock played against that same defense, and we put up better numbers against him. Y'all do know that, right? Like, that's the part that they forget. Like, just because y'all quote unquote did it in the playoffs, dog, we had Brady on his back the entire game. Like, y'all remember my background pick? Like, Brady was on the ground majority of the game. Y'all really think that this is really about to happen? Like, y'all just about to walk
Mhm.
into Levi Stadium and just run things?
Right.
Man,
They're sitting there
I doubt
bragging.
it.
Yeah. They're on their high horse
that-
right now.
Plus, the
That's
atmosphere
smoke.
gonna be crazy. The atmosphere
That's
gonna
smoke.
be crazy.
That's smoke. Y'all asking for the wrong smoke. But hey, y'all gonna get a barbecue. Y'all gonna get a barbecue that y'all all wanted, and y'all all are welcome to this barbecue. It's gonna be nothing but a Cowboy barbecue. I can't wait to see it. Again, as a matter of fact, and they might be on here. Shout out to my guy. He's like my brother, but they're my godchildren. Shout out to Dominique if he is on here. He's a Cowboy fan. I'm watching the game at his house.
Ooh.
And he knows, yes. I'm watching the game at a Dallas Cowboy fan's house. Just y'all are
Nice.
Y'all
I like it.
don't
I like it.
to all you Cowboy fans out there, don't let us win. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if I'm already in y'all neck of the woods, I was bad to a Raider fan, and my uncle does security. He could have easily yoked me up. Imagine how obnoxious I'm gonna be to all you Cowboy fans.
Hell yeah.
I promise you, I'm going to personally go to every Dallas Cowboy podcast, and I'm going to troll y'all so bad. I'm gonna get blocked. Just know that.
Get those blocks.
I'm getting blocked because they know I'm coming for all that I've heard all week. Y'all just be ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
Marcus. What's up, Marcus? Shit. Take out Pollard. Yeah.
And if I might just, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Nate. I might just go live at the house, and I might just sit in front of like the Dallas Cowboys stuff just to troll them even that much more. Make videos in front of like they paraphernalia and all that, because like he's got his whole basement done and yeah. I got something for this. It's gonna be an ass whoop-on this weekend. But a lot of people are this is a question. For people saying that they don't have, and Trish, you can answer this question. When you think about all the weapons that they don't have or do have, or whatever the case may be, let's just say because they don't have any weapons or whatever on Dallas, how on offense and defense, how are they going to keep up with us if we have all these weapons and it's going to be a close game? What's going to make it close?
Trying to run the ball, defenses are stopping the run. So it'll make it close if you don't have all that throwing the ball on this one and that one. I think trying to at least run the ball on each team gonna slow the game down. And it chew up a lot of clock. I don't see them just dropping back to pass, even though, like I said, Dallas defense, especially their pass defense, is trash. They're giving up too many points. They're giving up too much. So if Brock catch fire, in the pass defense, then they're in trouble. I'm gone.
Yeah.
But making it a close game, like I say, they running the ball on y'all. Y'all stuff the run. They running. Y'all, everybody's stuffing the run. That's gonna slow the tempo down. That's actually what I want to see, especially since we're having a conversation, and the conversation is entailing that we're looking to see Bosa have a big game. We're looking to see Parsons. So that means that's a lot of defense involved, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I don't see Kyle having Brock go out there and just be reckless. Dude's been playing great ball. So he's gonna slow him down too and let him take what Dallas is showing him. I think he's gonna call a great game. So that's gonna slow it down. Same thing with Dak. Dak is reckless with the ball. He'll throw it around, throw it up. Next thing you know, it's a pick. And that's the last thing you want to do against this number 1 9 of defense. You don't want to throw no picks. You don't want no turnovers, because we all gonna know the direction of how the game about to go.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't think, I'm not expecting to see Dak do what he did against Tampa. Tampa was sad. It was pretty much bottom feed out the South. The Saints wasn't going, Carolina wasn't going, Atlanta wasn't saying nothing. So of course, let's just give it to Tampa, I guess. They swept the Saints and probably swept whoever else, and that's how they made it. They barely made it.
Shout out to Dennis Allen, man.
Yeah, shout out, Lord. Man,
Shout out to Dennis Allen.
Ooh, Lord, it was just, I guess somebody had to make it. And with them being sad like that, they pretty much showed up. That's what a bottom feeding team looked like. So they shouldn't have been there. But I'm really looking to see both defenses play some good ball. But I just got this gut feeling, Rod, that gonna probably make a mistake. When he make that mistake, that's gonna be the turning point. The game gonna start where, man, you can't run on them, they can't run, and it's gonna kind of be that, oh, okay, all right, this what kind of game it's gonna be. Dak gonna make a mistake. Somebody gonna fumble. Something gonna happen. And that's gonna be the turning point where the Niners about to take this. And ain't no looking back. I just feel like that. I kind of could, I don't know. If I'm wrong, then show me something else. But I kind of got a feeling it's gonna be that game, because all they kept talking about, if you noticed, they wasn't saying nothing else about the Niners. They kept saying, oh, what Dak did, and oh, they ran over Tampa. All right, we gonna see. I'm telling you. So that's why I think Ben really didn't want to say too much or get in over his head, because he probably know his team, But for Niners fans, y'all have every right to brag and boast, because having a number 1 defense in the league, man, that's something to be proud about. Everything else, man, is a cakewalk.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Absolutely.
That's just how I feel, and I think that's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm gonna be able to talk to while the game on, y'all. I know y'all all gonna be locked in, but I'm gonna be wanting to, be like, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna be looking for somebody. Yeah, of course. Shoot, we gonna have a lot of time on our hand, but them Niners fans gonna be locked all the way in, and I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying, man? Like I said, look, I'm just looking for a good game, no cheat. Let this play out how we all anticipating it to play out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, Rod, that was a hard laugh, man. That was a hard laugh, man. You laughed extra hard on that one, Rod.
Hey, bro, I needed it. Trust me, you have no idea. When she said that, I needed that laugh, bro. That was real. But what they say, but hold on, what they say is true behind, is some truth behind every joke. So
Yeah,
what she
that's
said was true. So, but it was the way that she presented it, and it made it funny. That's all I gotta say, Boop. No disrespect, man. No disrespect. Hey, y'all only gave up 13 points, though. That's it. So we ain't mad at y'all.
right.
We ain't mad at
Right.
y'all, bro.
It was
You know
two
what I'm
good
saying?
defenses, we just,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all look,
Yeah.
y'all came to play that
Drop
day, and we
putters.
didn't have no answer. We ain't had no
Drop.
answer.
No.
Alvin putting the ball,
We dropped touchdowns. Drop
turnovers. I
fumbles, drop
know.
touchdowns. Yeah, it was. But
I
anyway,
mean,
the Niners in
yeah.
the playoffs. Shout out to the Niners, man. Get some drop touchdowns.
Niners.
Let's just say
Yeah,
hypothetically y'all beat us. Let's just say hypothetically that y'all did beat us.
Uh-huh.
We still would have been in the playoffs.
Right,
That
yeah.
would have
So
been
We would
y'all.
have been there
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
We would have been there too, though. We would have been there.
I mean, to be honest, Boo, I don't think we stacked up enough NFC wins to be there.
Yeah,
We
there you
didn't.
go. See,
We
I didn't want
didn't.
to step
Yeah,
on
we
your
didn't
The
toes,
stack.
truth
We didn't
comes
stack up.
out.
We didn't. Yeah, we
When you
didn't
step on
stack
your
up
toes,
enough.
boo.
We didn't stack up enough NFC wins. That's what it's about, stacking up
That's
enough
what it's
wins in
about.
your conference
That's
to
not
even
true.
Yeah.
get in that seating. Yeah, we didn't. We
That's not
didn't.
true.
We got swept. Tampa swept us. Carolina swept us. That's bad. We swept Atlanta.
And we don't.
Everybody sweeps Atlanta.
But we
You
didn't
know,
beat them.
Well, where's
And I was at
Jordan?
that game.
Arizona. You know what happened in Arizona game?
And
It's
we
Oh
just,
dog
man,
walked them.
yeah, we
shit.
lost to the Niners. That's another NFC game. Like, we
We
didn't do
s-
enough. You know,
right.
we
We
didn't do
swept
enough.
our whole division.
Yeah, yeah. That's when
Like
you
even in the
dominate.
playoffs.
That's when you
Yeah.
dominate. So I'm
We played
looking
the
for
team
y'all to
3
really
times.
dominate. Man, look, go out there and beat them people. That's it. Go out there and beat them people. No matter how you get the job done, get it done. Cause y'all played
Okay.
enough good ball down the stretch to be where y'all at.
I agree. Now this is the question. All Niner fans, and I'm gonna get back to Trees. All Niner fans, I need to know what jersey or something. What jersey, if you were in the jersey, what number are you rocking on whose jersey is it? For all Niner fans, just put it in the chat. Now back to what Trees just said. That's a dope jersey too, Gina.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope,
she got.
Gina.
Well, cause Gina's. I ain't gonna put her business out there. I ain't gonna put Gina business out there.
Oh, Gina.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yes,
Oh
we see it,
yeah.
Gina.
Oh wow. Yeah, let's go.
See?
Turn up. Turn up.
See?
Ready?
That's it. She ready.
Turn up.
So at the end of the day, we're gonna be ready. I
It's
think I'm rocking.
playoffs. I'm
Oh,
wearing
yeah,
jerseys during playoffs. Ain't no
think
fucking
I'm
around
rocking
with
Vernon
shirts
Davis.
and t-shirts.
I'm rocking Vernon Davis's jersey. Oh, whoa. Hold on. Gina,
VD?
with your superstitious ass, are you doing shit the right way this game? Because don't you fuck this up like you did the Super Bowl for us.
I'm not wearing no fucking Jimmy G. He's hanging up there on the top of my closet.
Okay, don't you dare fuck this up. I'm throwing some bullshit Jimmy G jersey.
No, I
Do that
won't.
to us this time. Okay.
That
Don't,
is
Okay.
don't
not
nobody,
in the
ain't nobody gonna
past.
rock no number 7? Nobody gonna rock number 7 for Kaepernick? Like,
My
If I
son
had
has
to-
cap.
yeah, like that was my dude. That was my dog.
Hold on.
Let me
There's
show
a
you
Kaepernick
something.
jersey around here now.
Hold on. I'll show you something.
Man, that's cool, man. Y'all can't rock a Jimmy G jersey, bro. Bro, that's how you
Absolutely
coming?
not.
So,
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm coming. You rock a
Come
Jimmy
on,
G
man.
jersey, man. Now, yes, Marcus, I'm talking to
Come
you too.
on, Ryan,
Yes,
bro.
yes, Marcus. Shots are extremely fired at you. You lucky I don't have them. You lucky I don't have that jersey in here. Oh man, you lucky. It might be downstairs. Yeah,
so
might be
Gina, how many
downstairs.
jerseys you have?
Boo. I got a question for you, Boo. Now
She gone right now.
I keep seeing a whole bunch of stuff. Now we already know about the game. I see a whole bunch of stuff going on. I heard Shannon got into it with some of the Memphis Grizzly players tonight. I'm seeing it
Look,
didn't pop.
Rod,
What
he went
happened?
toe to toe
Yeah,
with
tell me.
Rod. He went toe to toe with Josh Pop.
What?
Yeah, I saw that.
Man. It's
Yeah,
it's gonna be all over the news tonight and Monday morning, bro.
Oh yeah, they gonna keep playing that. It was almost like a David and Goliath. It almost was like a David and Goliath, but Trump is
I
a
left
big
it in my
dude.
son's room.
That was crazy.
Wow.
You guys, I'll show you next time. I have a really cool cap sweatshirt, and it has like, instead of NFL, it says KAP, and it has like a fist that goes like this at the top. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shout
You
out
got a
to
rep.
Simon.
Yeah, we got Kaepernick stuff around here too. I just gotta find it. But
Yeah.
we got Kaepernick.
So what you wearing? What you wearing, right?
I'm thinking Vernon Davis. It's either Vernon, Montana, but I don't know. Anquan Bolden. I don't know yet.
Oh, you got options.
Yeah, I don't know yet. Yeah. Oh, I even got a Patrick Willis jersey too. Now. Don't sleep.
Wait, Marcus said he's wearing his fucking Jimmy G jersey. What the fuck?
Hey, at least he consistent. I ain't mad at him. Let him do that. I ain't tripping.
That's facts.
Yeah,
All right, Marcus.
Yeah, you want to ruin yourself in that jersey? That's fine. Hey.
Ain't no coming back from that, Marcus.
Somebody say, give it. Look,
Let me tell y'all,
like, gonna be on the sideline dressed out.
You said, do I got a? I definitely got a
sideline.
I definitely got a.
Let me tell y'all, what I would do, like when the Saints was like, when our defense was like really balling, like real good, I would wear my bone game shirt, and every single time them dudes were ball out, and I just felt so elated with that shirt on, you know, because I'm like, that defense win games. I think y'all should pick a selection from y'all defense, because they gonna hold y'all out.
I got real shit. Yeah, I got some real. I got real legends. I don't. See, that's the problem. Like I have with. Oops. Dang, I got both. Look, who could pull this off though? I couldn't have did this.
I love it.
Yeah, so you could go deep off in the closet and pull some exclusive out. That's what I'm talking about, right?
That's all I'm just trying to say. Like, hey, y'all want to get with it now? It's gonna be ugly. That's all I know.
I got some white ones.
I got the white ones, you know, the pearly whites. Yeah, I got the pearly whites. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no Hoyer up in this bitch.
But my red.
Now, let me tell you, what color y'all wearing? What colors y'all wearing?
Red.
The team, what color they wearing? They wearing red.
Probably.
You should be wearing red because it's a home game.
Probably.
We wearing red.
Okay.
Oh, don't get it too.
I be in uniform. When I find out what color the Saints be wearing on Sundays, I gotta go. Well, I gotta put my uniform.
That's right.
I gotta put my uniform.
Don't get it twisted. Vernon is definitely still here.
Seriously.
So, you know, we gonna rock out. This is the true 85 right here. So
hell
I got
yeah.
everything waiting. This is the real 85 right here.
I've got Vernon Davis in red and white, Rob.
You know what I'm gonna do for y'all? That's what I'm gonna do for y'all.
That's my man.
That's what I'm gonna do for y'all, man. Rod,
Listen.
this for you. Gina G, this for you. I'm gonna wear my Malcolm Jenkins jersey, the white one that Vernon Davis burnt him on to win the game in 2013.
That Roman Harper. That was Harper.
No, that was Jenkins.
Whoa.
That wasn't Jake. That was Harper.
No, that was Jenkins.
Harper slipped.
Someone look it
That
up.
was Harper. That was Roman Harper. Roman Harper that happened on that. It didn't happen on no Jenkins. That happened Roman Harper did that. Because it's like when Vernon caught the ball on him, his hair turned even more white.
Say it again.
You know how he
I
had
have a question for
hair.
both y'all. I have a question for both y'all. See, stop. Tree, stop laughing. See, Tree's already know me, so she already laughing. What time y'all play on Sunday?
No time. Miller time.
Okay.
Miller time. Sofa time. Sofa time. Yeah, keep on crying.
Hey man, I'm just asking questions, man. You know, what time y'all play, man? I just want to know, you know, so I can tune in, because, you know, y'all arguing about Jersey Day.
Cold-blooded.
Right, we said military time. That's the time we come on for.
Facts. Oh. I've calmed down. Yes, Blue Cup is still here. Yes.
Team Blue
Red Cups are
Cup.
still-
Team Blue Cup.
Red
I'm
Cups are
Team
invited. Know that.
Red Cup.
Now let me ask
See?
y'all, like, okay, we pretty much know y'all gonna have the y'all business. Who else y'all have winning this weekend?
Giants, Chiefs,
I said that.
Bills.
Chiefs,
Giants,
Bills.
Chiefs, Bills.
Bills, Giants, Chiefs, Bills. That's some good picks. Look, I really got the Giants upsetting the Eagles. You know,
How
the
much you
Eagles
put on
when
it?
man, I ain't make no wagers yet. I gotta go home and do my own.
Gotta get your ass down, man.
I ain't put nothing on it yet. You know,
We wait,
I
no,
don't
we
know.
wait. You the bet queen, so I'm trying to wait on what you put down to hear what you running out here.
You know what? Like I'm gonna be transparent with you. I'll take player props before anything because it can go either way. You know,
Absolutely.
it's been a long time since.
What could go either way?
It's been a long time. The game, like that game between the Giants and the Eagles, that game could go either way.
Eagles going home.
I mean,
huh?
especially because Jalen Hurts is hurt, and I don't
Really
think
going
he's going
home.
to last. Giants are on a run, and I want to play the Giants at Levi's. Bring Giants, bring them on.
I don't know,
Giants and
and I'm gonna
Levi,
tell you this.
That's a good
Hold
matchup.
on.
That's a good matchup.
Hold on. Now that I'm gonna be real now. I'm gonna be super a buck with this. Daniel Jones, the way he's been playing, he's a mobile quarterback. He is no punk. And the way that he's been running, we as a defense with mobile quarterbacks, I think he is more mobile than Dak is. That's all I'm gonna say to that part.
I got you.
That's somebody
Hey, Reggie, a.k.a.
they don't have
Ghost.
no defense.
Mind your
They don't
P's
have
and
any,
Q's.
No, yeah. Besides Saquon, they don't really have nothing
Yeah,
else.
they don't have anybody.
You know?
And that's the only one that hey, he get out there and run something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Daniel Jones really
That's
been
just
playing some good
honest.
football.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying I want to play at Levi's. That's all. I just want to play at Levi's.
Now, I'm not going to disagree with you, Gina, because I will want that payback for what Kyle sorry-ass Williams did.
Exactly.
So, that I will want.
No, Reggie, I don't have no Kyle Williams jersey. Fuck that motherfucker. I was at the Candlestick game, and he broke my heart into little itty bitty pieces. It was raining. I'll never forget it. We all sat there tailgating in the rain, and I was having the time of my life. And then he motherfucker broke my heart. I thought I'm going to witness an actual NFC championship game at the Stick. My fucking eyes were bigger than the sky. My smile was out to here. And lo and behold, that piece of shit muffed the fucking punt a couple times.
Gina, you ain't forget that man yet?
Absolutely not.
What he asked?
No Niner fan has ever forgiven.
Oh, hell no. He's on shit list still.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
He hasn't left
That's
my shit
real,
list.
man.
If I ever
Like,
see
you
that
gotta-
asshole, I swear to God.
You got to look at certain things in an organization like this. You get pissed off about shit like that. Like, just quiet as kept. Even though Tart did it the right way by apologizing right after the game, his ass was on watch too. That motherfucker almost, it was a lot of people that
wait,
was.
who Rob?
Tart.
Jaquaski Tart.
Jaquaski Tart.
Oh, yeah.
When he dropped that interception against the Rams.
In an NFC championship game.
Y'all cut the man right after that, too.
No, we didn't cut him. His contract was up.
Yeah.
He cut himself.
Why you
Just so happened. His contract was up.
We technically tried to re-sign him. He didn't want to be re-signed for the money that we was trying to give him. Thankfully, he didn't. So, it is what it is with that cat. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell this, and I'm going to say it just like this. I've heard everybody's predictions and stuff. I got the game. This is just my opinion. I've been saying it the whole time. 35-14, bang, bang, 9 the game. That's all I'm gonna say. Though.
Woo! You're calling it Niners by 20, Rod?
Absolutely. That's why I've been talking.
I gotta ask this question though. Gotta ask y'all this.
Talking to us or them?
Looks like he's in the
y'all
daytime.
What if y'all lose?
What if?
We ain't losing.
If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. I don't know. That ain't in my thought process right now, bro. I ain't thinking about no damn losing.
But it's something to think about.
Y'all lose to Dallas.
Okay, here. This is how much thought I just put into me thinking about it right now. I thought about it. It went out of my head that quick.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but it's something to think about, though.
Cowgirls, bro.
I'll put it this way. I have no problem coming on here Monday and humbly telling the Cowboys y'all won. I don't feel like I'm gonna be saying that Monday, but
I will cry.
It is what it is.
Sunday night, I will cry if it happens. Bet your ass I'll cry.
You better not cry.
Flat out disappointed.
You better not cry. You gotta have a chin up mentality.
Bamboozled.
You cried for the Minnesota game.
Wait, what you saying?
Yeah, you cried for the Minnesota game. Let that lady cry, bro.
We was about Jack, boy. Don't. I did not cry.
See, you putting your business out there on the street. See?
Look, let me tell you. Matter of fact, I cried the Niners game. I cried the Rams game when they took it from us. And I probably did cry that Vikings game. It's the games.
Look, I know I'm just
man. Man.
I know you cried. Ain't nothing wrong with crying.
You know all about when a black woman say, man, hey, man, leave that alone. Poking at the bed right now. Man, leave that alone. Poking at the bed.
Hey, look, in all fairness, G, cry if you won't cry. Cry if you have to let that shit out.
That's why.
Hey, Levi, I agree with you. We got the number one defense for a reason. I don't see how their number two defense. It's just that simple. They talk about how we haven't played against a top team other than Kansas City. I say they haven't played a top team since Philly. The only reason why they play Philly is the obvious, because they in their division. Outside of that, y'all lost to the Jaguars just like we lost to the Falcons.
They played an Eagles team without Jalen Hurts.
First of all, Dak Prescott is arguably leading the league in interceptions and missed 3 games. So I'm waiting on that.
Right.
Wait,
didn't he miss 5 games?
5. My bad. 5.
He missed 5.
On it. My bad.
It's a new season, right? Oh no, I ain't letting you do that. It's a new season, bro.
The only new season. The only new season is when you get reborn in Christ. That's it. Outside of that, I ain't worried about nothing out here with that new season to me, bro. That ain't about to happen on my watch. No.
Hey,
no.
Listen, bro. Listen. First of all, let me say this. I want y'all to win the game, but I'm just saying.
Don't say but. Don't say but. You can't say you want us to win the game, but.
No. Oh no. Let me let you. Let me explain what I'm saying first. I want y'all to win. I just don't want y'all to go in there overconfident and thinking Dallas is a pushover because they not. You know what I mean?
I didn't say that.
I'm 100% prepared for their fucking defense.
Absolutely.
But like a paternity test, I'm 99.999999% positive that we are winning this game.
Hey, she on Maury right now saying that.
And they are not the winners of the NFC Divisional game.
Talk that talk, Gina.
Boom.
Book, you really are really trying us, right? I'm not Bebop. I'm not underestimating their front four. The thing of what I'm doing is
he's saying they will.
Oh, they will underestimate ours?
He's saying I hope they don't underestimate like people should.
I hope that's the case. You know, because my thing is you have to go against Kyle. And now with Kyle having his brand of a quarterback, y'all also got to remember what Kyle said too. Kyle, out of his mouth, said Brock Purdy sees the game like I see it.
That what he said?
Absolutely. Go to his last Sunday, or it might have been last Sunday when he said it. So when you have a team like that,
yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say, man. The man is seeing the game the same way, but from a rookie's perspective. Granted, I know.
Who is Bebop Jones, Rash?
Huh?
He's a Niner fan.
Okay. No, we don't have to your front for Bebop.
He used to be Cowboy Angel, but he changed his name because it said Cowboy in it in his name, and he didn't want to be noticed as a Cowboy fan.
Bebop, I respect that, dog. Hey, I respect that. You're a Cowboy in a personal manner, but you're not a Cowboy fan. And I respect that. I hope you understood what I meant when I said that. But hey, I respect that, man. I respect that.
Yeah, I respect that too. Man, listen,
that man changed his name. That man said, I don't even want Cowboy. Nothing in my name. I like that. Yeah, respect, Bebop. I respect that.
I do too. I am rooting
we
for y'all,
sending
man.
Jimmy G to the test. Nate, we not sending Jimmy G nowhere. Jimmy G can go on his own.
He's a free agent?
He's a free agent. We don't need him. We didn't sign him after this year. He walks. He goes wherever he can go. And guess what? Enjoy. Because guess what? Let's just say, hypothetically, Jimmy G's gone. Our backup, let's just, right now, and I'm honest, our backup is Trey Lance. That's all I got to say behind that. So you think I'm worried because Jimmy G's leaving?
So you're on board now with if the Niners win the Super Bowl, Brock Purdy is the starter. You on board with that now, right?
Absolutely, I've been saying this.
Man, listen, shout out to you, Gina. How you feel about that? I see you got a half smile, half frown. How you feel about that, Gina? I can read that. I see that.
Wait, what was the question?
If Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl, how do you feel about Trey Lance being the backup?
I'm fine with it.
You happy with that?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Okay. Cool. All right.
So then that man's gonna run he can have the keys. He can have my keys to my house. I don't care.
Dog.
Think
about this. And this was an honest thing that I really had to think about my own self. How can you tell a kid that came in, took over, and has won all the way out? We win the Super Bowl, and you tell him he goes back to being a backup.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. Like that. It would.
Yeah. Here's the Lombardi. Oh, by the way, ride the bench, kid.
Yeah, we'll go ride the bench. You helped us get here, but we appreciate
Fuck
it.
you.
Guess who did that, right? The Eagles did that. That's why their franchise has been in disarray for the last 10 years.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say now, like, you don't just do that.
Listen, once Foles won the Super Bowl and the guys made the shrine of him in the locker room, I'm like, how can you put him as a backup? He has a shrine in the locker. They made a shrine of this guy. How can you put him back as a backup and bring Carson Wentz back? Carson Wentz was never the same when he came back.
Never the same.
His psyche.
Never.
Look, he had to walk past that shrine every day, Gina. He was like, man, this dude really won a Super Bowl on my team.
That's bullshit.
And that's the whole reason why when you think about stuff like that and you look at what Trey is going through, I hate that Trey has to go through this.
Yeah.
But hey, man, this is a business, and it is what it is. Trust me, I am a huge Trey Lance fan.
Yeah, you are.
Also a Brock Purdy fan, because Brock has legit changed my perspective of him. Like, the way that we're winning is because of him. It's not like he's just in there doing Jimmy G shit, rookie shit that you'll just be like, what the fuck is he doing? He's doing shit that we wanted Jimmy G to do, that he just couldn't do. So how can we look and turn on Brock now? On top of that, how do you go into that locker room and tell all them, hey, we just won the Super Bowl. Oh, by the way, we're going back to Trey. What? With that chemistry that they got with Brock now? That may not be suicidal right now. That's just honest, man.
Right.
You gotta be honest about that.
I agree with you. Yeah, Eagles dead. We're talking about right now, bro. Eagles definitely dead, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's no way I'm gonna go into this and just be like, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And Trey Lance is gonna lead us to the promised land. You gotta remember we've had 4 quarterbacks for the last 3 years. So
let me ask you this. Did you trade Trey Lance?
No. Why? Why are we trading him?
If he wants to trade, did you trade him? I'm asking. If he
No. I don't give a fuck what you want. It's a business. Look, man. What did he say in Purple Rain? This a business. You ain't gone too far to see that shit. Come on, man. Like y'all gotta know, man. At the end of the day, man, this dude is in this. Hey, you are still on a rookie contract. Brock gets hurt. Who is our insurance? Trey. Trey can get this opportunity to do his thing. Let's just say hypothetically if he do get hurt. So I would keep on riding with that. Why would we give up something that's opportune for us? Nah, come on, man. I'm not doing it. No, not if I'm the GM.
John Lynch. Hey, man, listen. If that happens, Rod, if everything goes the way it seems it's gonna go, and Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl, 7th-round pick, Mr. Irrelevant, teams are gonna be calling for Trey Lance, bro. They're gonna be calling,
bruh.
Because look, no wait, let me tell you what. Hold on, Rod, 1 second. Because he was a number 3 overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
He's not about to be the starter.
Absolutely.
And he's not gonna want to be a backup, bro.
I agree with you. Look, man. If I could argue for Trey, believe you me, I would. But there's no leg for Trey to stand on right at this moment. There's nothing. Right now, what Brock is doing, how can you walk in right now and explain and tell everybody in there, hey, man, trust me, I can do what he can do and even better right at this moment? It can't. You can't convince nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's just asinine right now, man. You're not gonna mess up this chemistry, bro. That would be
No.
On the chemistry y'all have, y'all wouldn't mess it up with Breeze doing 5,000 yards and then turn around and put Taysom Hill in there during the playoffs. Y'all be like, what the fuck is y'all doing? So that's what I'm saying there. You know what I mean? Like, we not gonna do that. But Trey, hey, bro. If you do your thing, it is what it is. What people saying, and I agree, Bebop, with you seeing Trey do this is the thing that I've seen Trey do in his stuff. Trey has supported every teammate that he's had. He's supported everything when they post something or whatever the case may be. He's always been a supporter of his teammates. So with him doing that, the dude is part of, management and everything. So because he told him, hey, good luck with everything and what you're doing and gave him that, I think he is telling him good luck and wishing him well so he can go on. Hopefully nothing bad does happen to him while he's up there in Tennessee.
Let me ask you this, bro. Do you really think Trey wants Brock to succeed? Honestly.
No! I'm an ex-ab. No! No! Fuck no! That's just real. Like, there's no... Come on, man. You ain't even got to be no athlete. You ain't got to be nothing. How would you feel, Luke, on your job right now? See, now you done got me wired now. I can ask this to anybody, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea, and this is including everybody in the chat. I really appreciate y'all for what y'all have done for me tonight. Y'all have no idea for me to be on this phone right now, how committed I am to y'all. Trust me. Y'all really helped me out. I appreciate y'all. Now, Boo, you go to work tomorrow. You got your boss come at you and say, hey, Boo, let me holler at you. I need you to train this guy to take your job. You gonna train that dude? Yeah, see how your head just moved? You see how your head just that you just answered your own question right there by you going. There's no way you want the person to take your job to be successful. Come on, man. You know that. You know that. You now in front of people, hey man, I wish you the best. Hey man, he doing his thing, huh? Yeah, he is doing his thing. Behind closed doors, fuck Brock Purdy. He ain't gonna say it to everybody outside like that. But his boys, his brother, I can guarantee you he's cussed out Brock Purdy and every Seattle Seahawks player because they fucked up his ankle and he broke his ankle and everything because he knew that he would be in this position right now. Come on, man. We know that, man.
Oops.
Everybody knows by seeing Book and what he did with his head drop back. Everybody knows that. Book, get that like, hey, I'm your boss, not coming at you, Book. Hey, Treese is coming in to take your job. I'm gonna need you to get her caught up to speed. What? Yeah. I'm gonna need you to get her caught up to speed on your job.
Nate, you don't agree?
Go and handle that. You'll be like, what? Nah, you gonna get somebody else to do that job. What did Jimmy G do? I do it. I help him out.
Jimmy G helped him out. Oh, man.
You sure did.
You heard. Now, what? George Kittle don't even talk about the dude no more. He don't even talk about Jimmy G no more.
At one time, he had a twinkle in his eye talking about Jimmy G, man. I don't see that twinkle. That twinkle is gone, man. That twinkle is gone. It's gone.
Jimmy G was that Book. We about to vibe real quick, and you about to understand where I'm going with this. Gina, you are too, but you coming from a female's perspective, but you really about to go with this. Check me out now. Jimmy G is that bad chick that been everywhere, everybody's seen, but everybody knows behind closed doors she is dumb as a box of rocks. Now Brock done walked in the door. She ain't the greatest looking, but she got all the qualities that you truly need. Come on now, brothers. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. So at the end of the day, you get your shit together and you go on and you get with Brock. Because you know at the end of the day what's going to lead you to the promised land. Jimmy G look good, don't he? But Jimmy G ain't the one. And we always knew that behind closed doors. Let's just keep it above. There you go. And like you said, Nate, I'm gonna give you more to it, Nate, dog. It is what it is. Come on, man.
That's a Rod segment right there.
It is, man. We just gotta keep it real for that. Y'all know damn well it's no way you gonna sit up here and go, no, I'm sorry.
That spoken the truth. That
is it a fact? Is it a fact, Gina?
That's a fucking fact, dude.
See what I'm saying? See, when you have to put things in terms of where everybody understands, especially in a relationship portion, everybody gets, dang, I didn't think about
analogies. Yes, Wolfcast agrees.
So who is Trey Lance? How does he look?
Oh, Trey Lance is that bad one coming in too. She bad, but guess what? She clumsy. She real clumsy as hell, and you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. She had promise. She had
bad,
promise.
But she don't have a job. She bad, but she don't have a job though.
Yeah. She on government assistance. You know what I'm saying? She's that shit. You know, she's always got everything. Man, Section 8 bad one. Section 8 bad.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You just gotta put it out there. Gina, you just gotta put it out there like that sometimes, man. Certain things the way that they click and the way that things gotta operate and look at it from that perspective, man. It's just like that. You gotta know. Come on, look, Wolfcast. You gotta know it's like that. Anytime that you look at it from that perspective, Jimmy G, I appreciate everything that you've done. It's just a matter of execution that we missed. That's it.
Yeah.
If we had that execution, We wouldn't have never known about Trey Lance nor Brock Purdy if he would have executed.
Yep.
Right.
These same plays are being called that we asked Jimmy G to execute. He
Yep.
just couldn't do it. I'm not mad I'm not giving him frustration or pissing him off. It's just fact.
Right.
That's what we wanted him to do. Brock is executing everything, for the most part, everything that we need him to do. Granted, last game at the beginning, or what was it? The first half was arguably Brock's worst period since he's been the starting quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
It took him 7 games to 7 and a half.
Yeah,
and the reason why I say half, so 6.5 games for him to have his worst. And then what did he do? Crunked it right back up, and we dominated. We put up the most points in the playoffs last weekend with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Name the game that Jimmy G put us in the position that we did to get us 41 points. Oh, wait. Marcus, you can answer for me.
Marcus.
Is Marcus still here? Marcus, defend your boy Jimmy.
Crypto Frenzy.
What up, Crypto
Crypto.
Frenzy?
Crypto, I agree with you. At the end of the day, when you read what you just said right there, with Jimmy G doing at least 70%, that 90% right there has changed our dynamic of our offense. We're putting up over 30 points a game. We look like, remember when I talked about this weeks ago to everybody, I said, we wish we could have seen that Atlanta Falcons type offense. Now we're getting it. The proof is in the pudding. Brock is answering everything that we have questioned. Can he win the big game? Can he win this? Can he do this? Brock is doing it.
Crypto,
Yeah.
you from New Orleans?
Yeah, I think he is.
Crypto, you trying to say Crypto from New Orleans or not?
Oh, okay. First of all, Crypto, we appreciate you, boss. Thank you. Mondo, appreciate you as well on here as well. Hey, thanks y'all. Support to all y'all that's in here right now. Definitely appreciate y'all.
Shout out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Toronto. Shout out to Toronto. 6 God up there. We appreciate you up there.
Go Niners.
Shout out to you, bro.
Niner fans.
Oh, yeah, Niner fans.
Woo!
What made him
Let's
say New
go.
Orleans, though? I'm curious. You saw him say New Orleans in the chat? I was curious.
I did see that. I saw that too. But
Yeah,
maybe
me too.
I don't know. I don't know what he might have been getting at.
All right, laughing at us.
Yeah. See, hey, Crypto, tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate you, man. Hey, this is good content that you need, man. We just gonna get up in here, talk a little bit of shit, but we always gonna keep it a buck on here. We always gonna keep it a buck on this show. You gotta get down and get with the program. Hey, this is how we do it live every time. We just tell it exactly like it is. You said no. My question was, when did Jimmy hit 40 points in the playoffs? I know Jimmy did that in New Orleans. I agree with that. But in the playoffs, name the game that we had Jimmy G that we were, and we appreciate you just finding us. Thank you, man. Truly appreciate you. Truly appreciate you.
There's Trees. She's in the chat now.
Yeah, she is. Definitely. And my thing is to this. Name the game in the playoffs that we relied on Jimmy. Any year.
Hit you tomorrow, Trees. Hit you tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that we got to look at. At the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding of what he's done. So it is what it. Trust me, Trees. If you only knew, I knew about reception. Trust me. Trust me. That's why I'm on my phone right now. But y'all calm me down, so I'm in better spirits. It's all good. I appreciate y'all. Trust me.
Yeah, fucking. We were talking about this earlier this season. I think when we were on the other channel together, Rod.
Yeah.
And Book, you might have been there. The Cardinals game. Jimmy had his best game probably. And
Yeah.
that was in Mexico City, but that was no playoff. And Arizona is shitty. So, and we had CMC.
Big
So,
game changer. Turbo, what's
yeah.
up, homie?
It was
Yeah.
up, Turbo.
What up,
So,
Turbo?
yeah, you know, we have, and something that I was on another podcast this week, and something that we brought up, or that was brought to my attention and we talked about. The reason why you don't really see or hear about a rookie in a Super Bowl, usually a rookie is drafted to, you know, like is on a shitty team or something like that. Like, let's say Justin Fields, right? Or they don't get to a Super Bowl, or if they do, they're sitting and riding the bench, right? Like, let's say Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love kind of thing or whatever. But you don't see this. No one expected Trey Lance to go down and Jimmy to start, and then Jimmy to go down, and fucking Brock Purdy, the last guy in the draft, to go on this
Talk to
run
him. Talk to
and
him,
be
Gina.
QB1.
Talk to him, Gina. Nobody.
Nobody. I don't care
How many
who
people-
you are.
How many times did we look at this season and say, man, I don't know. We're going to really have to rely on our defense. We're going to really have to. Brock Purdy walked in here and changed our whole dynamic of how we look at our team now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
our defense now, for them to be as frustrated, as hungover as they was in Las Vegas and all that for New Year's, offense stepped up.
Yep.
Like, we asked for a shootout. Remember that week? Everybody was asking for a shootout. What could Brock Purdy do if it was a shootout? He answered that.
Yep.
Can he come back? He answered that.
Yep.
He's led us. He went down and threw for 3 touchdowns, ran one in. Like Crypto, he said, if IU catches that would have been his 5th touchdown. And Dallas Cowboy fans are happy that Dak got 5 touchdowns against a sorry ass defense in Tampa Bay, and still didn't put up as many points as we did.
Right.
Good luck
Yeah.
Sunday.
It's right.
Good luck, man. I'm ready, man. Playoffs tomorrow, man. I'm ready.
Absolutely. This is. Oh
When
my
we doing the
goodness.
next video?
Well,
Sunday
we're
night?
gonna, we've got to do an instant reaction no matter
Oh,
what.
yeah. Sunday.
Um,
Tomorrow or Sunday? Tomorrow?
After the
Sunday.
game, Sunday, right after the game, like, you know.
Oh, so you're not doing
15.
a video about tomorrow's game? Only the Niners?
Yeah, I ain't tripping off no other game.
Yeah.
I save my voice. No. Look, I'm saving my voice for Sunday. Tomorrow I can just chill and look at everybody else, you know, be all nervous and everything while we just, you know,
Everybody else wants
we
to
chill.
play, right?
Yeah. We chill out, and then we get prepared and, you know, for the big show, you know, because we ended out. We started it, you know, last week. This week we gonna end it all. Prime time. The world get to see like, oh, they ain't playing. 35-14. Bang bang Niner game. I said that earlier. I stand on it.
95-14.
You
Yep.
know, McCaffrey got to have at least a touchdown. And Kittle always seems to score. Elijah.
Except last game.
2017 Niners, 2017 Niners.
I can see that. I just don't see. I don't see their defense being as dominant as they say. I just feel like the way Kyle schemes stuff up against their defense and what he has seen from last year, It's like, what have they improved on? And that's the part that I feel like Kyle is going to capitalize on is their mistakes.
24-13 who, Tree?
Oh, she already said Niners. She got Niners.
Oh.
Yeah, she got Niners.
Anybody
Come on, man. Don't
taking the
disrespect us.
Nobody?
Don't disrespect us, man.
Nobody
Come on,
taking the Cowboys? Damn. Nobody.
Hit
Not
that
even
like
you.
button, y'all. Hit
You
that
won't
like.
take him.
Yeah.
You won't take him.
Of course not. No, indeed.
Okay, then. Okay.
I got too much, man. I got too many of my partners is Niners fans, man.
Here he goes down.
Thanks,
Including y'all.
Christian.
I'm riding with y'all, you know. I'm riding with y'all, bro. I'm not
Hell
a hater.
yeah.
Niner, Wolfcast. I agree with that because that was something that we didn't expect was the way that Brock Purdy was going to play. Who expects the last, like Gina said earlier, who expects the last pick in the draft to play as good as he does? That's nobody expected him to do this.
Not
But
one
again,
person.
Not one, but we always have new stuff that comes up. Why we can't be the start of something new?
Right.
He was the last pick
Why
for
not?
a reason, you heard?
Things are meant to be broken.
Making the most out of, yeah.
Things are meant to be
Shout out
broken.
to that man for making the most of his opportunity, bro. Shout out to that dude.
Yep.
Hard work and dedication. Money team.
Absolutely.
I'm going with
Absolutely.
Brock Purdy, man. I'm going with Brock Purdy.
So it's like Brock is doing absolutely everything a fan has wanted him to do. Long as he takes care of the ball, he doesn't fumble, doesn't throw careless interceptions, we should be fine. Like he said, all I got to do is get these guys the ball and let them do their thing. We the Yak brothers for a reason.
Stop Ezekiel
So,
Elliott from getting 100 yards rushing.
huh?
And the Niners defense stopped Ezekiel Elliott from getting 100 yards rushing.
Yeah. When has Ezekiel gotten 100 yards rushing?
He's fucking trash. He's
I'm
He's
worried
no
about
good
Pollard.
anymore.
I'm not worried about Ezekiel
That's right.
Elliott.
Yep. Look, I've
Man,
said this. The only two players I'm worried about are Micah Parsons and Tony Pollard. That's it. Period. I said what I said. No. Dak can't even get to him half the time, and sometimes he'll drop him. Nah. See, he's all right. He's all right.
I got book, and you may know, you may not know. I don't know if you know. You do know what we did to him last year, right? In the playoffs to CeeDee Lamb when we played. CeeDee Lamb.
Oh yeah. I remember that. It was bad. It was ugly.
One catch.
It was ugly.
11 yards.
It was ugly.
We're not worried. Look, you saw what Metcalf did last week, right? Metcalf went for 100 yards, right? Let me give him that, right? Now, this is my question. What did the rest of the team do? Take all the time you want.
Nothing.
So, my thing is, I feel like as long as we get, I agree, Trees, as long as we keep Schultz and we keep Pollard, if we can contain them two, we should be straight. Shout out to the Lakers winning by 1 over Memphis. Memphis ain't worried about nobody anyway.
Wow.
Yep. 122,
Oh
121.
shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Lakers, man.
So the Warriors won and beat without Steph, Wiggins, Clay, and Draymond and everybody over the Cavs, and then you guys beat the Grizzlies? Wow. Good shit.
In LA. Oh, and Shannon and them, they made up. They good now.
So they good?
Of course they are.
They showed it. They just showed it.
That was for Shannon.
Of course. Hey, Shannon said, hey, brother, you know what I'm trying to do, right? Hey, I got to get somebody out the way now. Yeah, Russell Westbrook had 29, 6, and 5. So,
wow,
hey, it is what it is.
That was on that pent up animosity he had for Skip. He's picking out on.
Nate, Cavs don't suck. Actually, they don't suck. They're pretty good.
He was like,
year.
man, I lost my mind. He was like, I lost my mind, man. I flipped out, man. My bad. I thought you was Skip for a second, man. I should have been giving Skip this smoke and not you, man. My brother. Hey, my bad, bro. My bad.
Absolutely. Get to do that smoke.
All LA teams balling. Hey, I mean, Clippers aren't going to make it far. They always choke.
We're not worried about We're not worried about the
They always
Clippers.
choke.
The Flippers. We've never been worried about the Flippers. Ever. Never.
They can have Kawhi, they can have Paul George, but they're gonna choke. So
Man, y'all can bring Danny Manning ain't rolling over in his grave. I'm not worried about the Clippers. I don't care about Charles Smith. He is not gonna roll over in his grave. Dominique Wilkins, when he came and played for the Clippers, I'm not worried about him either. I'm not caring about the Clippers at all. Not one bit. And neither is the West, or should the West be concerned with them. Denver did what they needed to do a couple years ago to them in the bubble. Matter of fact, who won the bubble championship? Anyway, that's something else. But, at the end of the day,
by the way, I predicted that in preseason that the Lakers were going to win. I have the receipts. Well, a receipt on Twitter.
Me too. Oh, most definitely.
I was like, and then I showed it to Lakers fans, and they were like, "Dude, how'd you do that? Did you bet on it?" I was like, "I should have, but if I did, they probably have lost."
Dang, we wouldn't have known you if you would have bet.
We would have known you.
I did predict one of the games, Miami Heat against 2 years ago, and I was like, they're gonna beat
Boston?
Oh God, what series was it? Might have been. And I told my brothers they were going up to Tahoe, and I was like, bet on this for me, but you got to do it tonight. And they fucking waited until the next morning, so I only won like $80. But
only
money, yeah. I was like, I knew they were going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, so I would have won like over $200. But
man,
I'm good at basketball, not football.
You've been good this year. You've been good this year. Hold on. What's your scoring prediction? What you got? What score you got?
Ooh, let's see.
I know you don't do scores.
Yeah,
so,
I don't.
What's your point differential?
2 touchdowns.
And you've been confident all year. So when I hear you talk that talk, hey, you are like the new Swami. So I agree with you. So I put some respect on Gina's name. When she talks that talk, we're on this win streak for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right. Yes, Treese.
That's all I'm gonna say. Definitely appreciate all y'all, man. Hey,
yeah.
Everybody that's in here, we definitely appreciate y'all. For real.
Yeah.
For real. This
is the best chat. Like everybody that comes and talk your shit. Everybody that comes in and hangs out with us, man, you guys fucking rock, man. I love you guys. You're the shit. Like everybody just comes and hangs out and always adds something to our energy, and I really appreciate it. We all do.
Absolutely. That's why I appreciate. I don't have a problem working with y'all. Like it's I don't know. It's just easy.
Yeah.
Because it's just organic and it's simple to just speak on what we know. And it's like, wow, there's nobody coming out reckless with something that you'll be like, what are you? No. It's like everything is needed within the conversation in the context of everything that we got going on. We love you too, Treese.
Yeah,
hey, shout out to Treese in the chat. Shout out to Nate. Shout out to everybody. Don't get me wrong. Hey, shout out to all y'all. But it's a bunch of us in the chat for whatever reason. This Friday has just been trying us. But hey, as long as our Niners come through victorious, we ain't worried about the rest. This ain't nothing to trip off of.
We're gonna go strong on defense this weekend. Let's go.
Absolutely. Hey, Miss Debbie, from the bottom of my heart, as a true young brother, Well, two young brothers and a queen up here. We definitely
Mhm.
appreciate you as a
Hell
Patreon.
yeah.
Hey, oh, also, even as well to Danielle. Don't I ain't forgot you too, Danielle. I appreciate you. Both of them too, they truly check on me. And I appreciate them. I never want y'all to think that when you guys do check on me or whatever, that it goes unnoticed or it may go as like I don't pay attention. I pay attention, y'all. When stuff is going on and things are happening or whatever, trust me, it's just that way. It happens. Last week, your boy just had the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
I get
Thank you
migraines from time to
both.
time, so it hurts. So I just couldn't stay on last week. So I do apologize to everybody, but hey, when my head gets to thumping like that, I'm no good. Trust me, I'm no good.
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself first. Thanks, Wolf.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Wolf, we appreciate you, boss. Definitely appreciate you. Hey, Jordan, we appreciate you too, man. Thank you, man.
Jordan.
Hey, shout out to Jordan for shutting down the last live we had. We definitely appreciate you, Jordan. Definitely appreciate you. Real first of all, man, we definitely appreciate you.
Shout out to Jordan for ending the broadcast. But
Yes,
no, it's all
definitely.
good. We love you, Jordan.
We love you, Jordan. Appreciate it, boss, man.
He punched that shit like a defensive lineman. I think he used to do something like that back in the day. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
He Draymond the whole show. Turned the lights out and everything. I was like, damn.
He said,
It
"Oh,
was like
wise guy, huh?"
Bomani, that's hilarious. He don't remind me of Bomani Jones. Dang, George, you're right. That's hilarious.
Woo, man. Hey, we just in here. We appreciate it, man. Thank y'all,
We do.
man. Y'all don't know how y'all can turn around a lot of things with people, man. So you turned around with me. Y'all made me come out of this. Trust me. When I get in the minds, trust me, it's good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes, Miss Debbie. You can
when I go
direct all your frustration to Jordan Watkins. Yes, you can direct all that to him.
But
Yes.
Jordan will handle the complaints department
Yes,
this
Jordan
week.
will handle the complaints department. So while everybody was trying to figure out what happened in the show
was like,
and everything, no, Jordan has every answer for you guys this week. So if anybody wants, what happened? We didn't know such and such. Jordan will gladly answer those questions for you guys. We definitely appreciate you, Jordan. Congratulations, you played yourself on this one.
when I go home Sunday.
Jordan
I
is
always
my little
crack
big
up when you
fan. I
say that,
appreciate
Rod.
you.
Rod, every time you say congratulations, you played yourself, I just want to start bawling laughing. Like,
Hey man, I just got it.
it makes I imagine like someone with like my son like with a PlayStation controller like in a mirror going like this, like I'm playing myself.
Exactly, that's how it is. I agree with you.
Oh god, it's getting hot in here.
Man.
Thanks to Jordan, Marcus fell asleep.
Look at him. See?
Oh shit. I love it.
We started talking about Jimmy G, and that's when Marcus went into his mode. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna keep moderating for you guys. So he did. We get it, man. We get it. Brad Maher are gonna give us some points on Sunday. Oh, not
Sunday, dude. Overreaction still Sunday.
No, it's
overreaction is Monday, but we're gonna have actual
instant
instant reaction
on Sunday.
Okay. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm asking. Overreaction, instant reaction. Gosh, heard that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, man. I'll get on with y'all Sunday.
Yep. And then
Good luck. Good luck, y'all.
Appreciate you, boss.
Yes, sir.
49er bang for life. What's up, boss?
You'll see